May I, at this juncture, invite Mrs. Juliet Edueje. She is the Registrar of the Ghana School of Law, to address us on the purpose of this gathering.
Good morning. I stand on the protocols already established. On behalf of the management of the Ghana School of Law, I welcome all of you to today's ceremony. At the appropriate time, the director will welcome you formally. We are gathered here today to induct students who have been admitted for the 2023-2024 academic year for the professional law course. This is the formal process of students being entered into the register, a point at which you have become students of this school properly so called. Any student who fails to be inducted or fails to sign the roll of induction or the induction book may be prevented from enrollment. This ceremony is in 3 parts. Part 1, all students will sign the induction book, which said exercise is deemed or expected to have been carried out or undertaken before the commencement of this program. If you have not done so, kindly do it as soon as possible. In Part 2, we will hear the welcome address by the Director of Legal Education and Ghana School of Law, Bermaya Opon-Kodie. We will hear brief remarks by the reps of the General Legal Council, the AG, and the President of the Ghana Bar Association. The Right Honorable Aban Sumana Kingsford Babin will be our speaker for today. Part 3, students will be presented with their kente stole and will swear the oath to be, after which you sign the oath and return same to the Ghana School of Law. There will be a presentation of awards to 2023 enrollment awardees. Emmanuel Kabunate, UPSA Group A, will give the vote of thanks. We will end it with a closing prayer and refreshment. Sit back, relax, and make the most of this joyous, all-momentous occasion. Thank you. It is now time to call on the director to formally welcome you.
Guest speaker today, the chairman of the Constitution and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament, representing the other members. This is the committee under which we operate. His Lordship, Justice Nene Abaite Ofoe Amegache, who until recently was the Justice of the Supreme Court, is also the chairman of the Enrollment Committee of the General Legal Council. The representative of the Attorney General, representative of the General Legal Council, the Honorable High Court Justice and other justices of the Superior Court, the Registrar of the Ghana School of Law, distinguished lecturers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. We are here today, as has been announced, to formally induct students who passed the entrance exam last year and have been admitted to the Ghana School of Law. The candidates who wrote the exam just about were able to pass the entrance exam and admitted to the school. We are very grateful to Almighty God for the success that He had to sacrifice precious time, including the fact that He had to leave another jurisdiction to be here today. We are very grateful to you. Now, when we invited Honorable Speaker, he graciously accepted to be with us, and we told him that we have a request to make of him, so that before he completes the writing of his handing over note, maybe he would still take over by 7th January. But before then, he has to give us gratia. which is that the Ghana School of Law is the only institution of education that pays. So recently, the government was taking in excess of 30% of our IGF. And so, Honorable, if you are surprised that since 1982, when you left the school, these buildings that accommodated you and your friends have virtually seen very little or significant expansion. It's all because the government shares our money with us and hardly makes any contribution for the expansion. We have also made a request, and I believe it's now before Parliament, for a complete waiver of even the 25%, so that before you leave, and at the next induction, which may be your last in this term, you will see massive construction to get back all our IGF, but also be on the back of other financial institutions, including state institutions, to provide for us the needed accommodation. We all went to bed. We woke up the next day, and the whole Ghana was littered with black and white. Why? Because over 1,090 students have become lawyers. One community, one lawyer is the objective. And I think we are getting there.